Advantages of Google Sheets include the following. Just like with Google Docs, it automatically saves all changes in Drive, and that happens every few seconds, so work does not get lost, which is a very big plus. You are also able to work collaboratively in real time, again by clicking on the Share button. You can either type in individual email addresses and set the permissions of what they are able to do, or you can again get the shareable link and set what it is that you want the people to do, either public on the web, anyone with the link, specific people, and again, setting those permissions. Another thing that is, of course, very important for a sheet is being able to do certain functions like averaging or summing. I use this for a gradebook function, so if I wanted to just type in grades for certain students, I can highlight, click on the function key, and average, and then that would give me the average that I can then use to put in my grades for each marking period. You can also insert charts, decide what kind of a chart you want. If you want a bar graph, if you want a bar graph that goes this way, you can do that. You can insert based on what the information is. You can also choose what kinds of charts you want to do, line chart, area, column, bar graph, a scatter graph, pie graph. Click on More to see if there's anything else that you wanted to do. You can customize your own. And again, these are different things that you're able to do, setting your background there. You can also insert images if you wanted to insert a picture, a link to another website to help students figure out what it is that you want them to do. Maybe you want to link it to a video showing them how to perform a certain mathematical task. They can draw. Again, with these functions, these are the basic ones. If you click on More, it brings you to a page that will give you the ability to do different types of functions depending on what it is you're doing in your classroom. I happen to like two things that you can do in this there are add-ons or extensions. They're free through Google Store, and the two that I like are Doctopus. Doctopus allows you to create a rubric within your sheet and attach it to individual projects and grade directly in the project, and it attaches the rubric to each individual project. Flubaroo I'll get into a little bit more once we get to the forms function, but you can create a multiple choice test, create your own answer key, and Flubaroo takes your answer key and grades every single test for you automatically without you having to go through every single one and marking it off, which is fabulous. Again, we have our revision history where you can go in and see how often the document has been accessed and what changes have been made. You can see more detailed revisions. This is good for accountability, not just for you, but also for your students to see how often did they go into the document, what it was that they've done. If they've lost something, they can go back and retrieve it, which is extremely helpful. Functions very much, again, like Microsoft Excel, and is extremely helpful going forward for anything that you're planning on doing that would need a spreadsheet function.